You won't believe this one. A rich businessman fired his cleaner in front of everyone just because she came late. The very next day, his company collapsed and everything went overnight. Weeks later, he saw that same woman working at a small café, smiling, calm, like life had already moved on. He walked in with nothing left but guilt, and somehow she forgave him. Now, they run that cafe together. It's called the New Haven Cafe. Crazy, right? Sometimes life doesn't punish you, it just teaches you. Gently, but completely. Rain tapping faintly on the tall glass windows. The city lights glow below. A cleaner's trolley rolls quietly across the polished floor. Maria. Excuse me, sir. Should I come back later? Mr. Hale. You're already in, Maria. Finish what you started. Just don't touch the documents on the table. Maria. Yes, sir. I'll stay to the corners. Sound of mop on marble. Soft thunder outside. Clara. Entering. Mr. Hale. It's past 9. You sure you want to continue meetings this late? Mr. Hale. I don't pay myself to sleep early. Did legal send the contract draft? Clara. They did, but the signatures are delayed. Something about clause discrepancies. Mr. Hale. Tell them to fix it before morning. I want that investor locked in before the markets open. Maria coughs softly, hesitant to move near the desk. Mr. Hale. What now? Maria. Sorry, sir. I spilled some water near the cabinet last night. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Mr. Hale. Water last night? Maria. Yes, sir. I was wiping the edge when... Mr. Hale, you're the one from the 22nd floor, right? The incident with the carpet? Maria, nervous. Yes, sir, but it wasn't... Mr. Hale, I've seen the footage. You walked out after the stain appeared. No report filed. You think I wouldn't notice? Maria. It wasn't coffee, sir. It was something else. Clara. Maybe you should let HR handle this tomorrow, sir. Mr. Hale. No, I handle my staff personally. That's why this company works. Clara. It's almost 10, Mr. Hale. She probably didn't mean... Mr. Hale. Meaning doesn't fix damage. He presses the intercom. Mr. Hale. Get Rix up here. HR now. A faint beep. Silence. Maria. Please, sir, I can explain. Mr. Hale. Explain? You hid something, then lied. I have no time for excuses. Maria. I didn't hide it. A worker got hurt. He asked me not to say anything. Mr. Hale. So, you decided to protect him instead of following company protocol. Maria. He was bleeding, sir. Scared. Said he'd lose his job. Mr. Hale. He should have. Safety violations cost lives. The door opens. Rix enters, holding a folder. Rix, you called Mr. Hale? Mr. Hale. Yes. Terminate her contract, effective immediately. Rix. Tonight? Mr. Hale. Now. Maria. Sir, please, I've worked here 8 years. Never been late, never complained. Rix. Mr. Hale. Maybe a written warning. Mr. Hale. I said terminate. Maria. You don't even know my story. Mr. Hale. I know your record. That's enough. Silence. The rain grows louder. Clara looks uneasy. Clara. Sir, she's been loyal. We all know that. Mr. Hale. Loyalty means following rules, not rewriting them. Maria. Rules don't feed my son, sir. Kindness does. Door opens again. Martin, the night security guard, enters quietly. Martin. HR said you needed a witness, sir. Rix. Standard procedure. Mr. Hale. Good. Maria. Hand over your badge. Maria. Hands it over, voice trembling. I thought kindness still lived in this building. Mr. Hale. We deal in results, not emotions. Clara. That's not always the same thing, sir. Mr. Hale. Enough, Clara. You work for me, remember? Clara. Yes, sir. I just thought... Mr. Hale. Don't think. Do your job. Clara steps back, silent. Maria picks up her mop slowly. Maria, you know, sir, the man who bled that night, he said something. Mr. Hale, I don't care what he said. Maria, he said you'd never understand pain until it costs you something. A long pause. Only the rain speaks. Mr. Hale, get out. Maria, I will. But someday, sir, you'll remember this night. She exits quietly. The elevator dings in the distance. Rix, that was harsh, even for you. Mr. Hale, I didn't build this empire by being soft. Martin, sometimes empires fall faster than they rise, sir. Mr. Hale, you're dismissed, Martin. Martin nods and leaves. Rix follows. Clara lingers near the door. Clara, she's right, you know. You don't listen when people talk. Only when money does. Mr. Hale, careful, Clara. You're walking a fine line. Clara, so is your conscience, sir. She leaves. He stands alone. The rain turns into a storm. The city lights flicker through the glass. Mr. Hale, softly to himself. People never learn. Next morning at corporate boardroom, Skyline headquarters. Murmur of phones, faint hum of rain, outside. The tension is thick. Coffee cups half empty. Hale stands at the head of the table. Mr. Hale, why are we even in crisis mode? Someone tell me what the hell happened overnight. Clara, the market opened low, sir. Investors are pulling back faster than we expected. Ms. Patel, it's not just the market, Hale. Our main backer withdrew everything at 6 a.m. All accounts frozen, pending investigation. Mr. Hale, investigation? Into what? Rix, insider trading, apparently. Mr. Hale, that's ridiculous. Who started that rumor? Sam, it's not just a rumor. Someone accessed your private email chain last night. It's all over the financial blogs. Mr. Hale, my email? Impossible. It's encrypted. Sam, it was. Then someone used your credentials around midnight. Mr. Hale, midnight? I was still in the office. Clara, you left around 10:30, sir. Security logs confirm that. Mr. Hale, so you're saying someone broke in after I left? Sam, more likely someone inside did. Miss Patel, it's bad, Hale. The investors are panicking. We've lost 80 million in capital value since this morning. He slams a file shut. Mr. Hale, find whoever's responsible. I want names in an hour. Clara, sir, maybe we should focus on stabilizing the board first. They're demanding an emergency meeting. Mr. Hale, let them wait. Mr. Donnelly, entering. We won't. The board member sets down his umbrella, looking exhausted. Mr. Donnelly, Hale, the board voted to suspend you pending inquiry. Mr. Hale, suspend me? On what grounds? Mr. Donnelly, ethics violations, misuse of corporate accounts. The leaks came from your login. Mr. Hale, you know me better than that, Donnelly. Mr. Donnelly, I know the company's sinking. That's what matters right now. Mr. Hale, so you'll just throw me under the bus? Mr. Donnelly, you built the bus, Hale. I'm just driving it off the cliff you pointed to. Clara looks down, avoiding Hale's eyes. Mr. Hale, Clara, you think I did this? Clara, I think people stop seeing danger when they believe they're untouchable. Mr. Hale, you sound like her. Clara, Maria, maybe she wasn't wrong. He glares, voice tightening. Mr. Hale, don't bring that cleaner into this. Rix, funny you mention her. Security found her access card was still active last night. Mr. Hale, what? I told you to deactivate it immediately. Rix, I sent the request, but IT processed it late. Sam, yeah, about that. There was a card swipe on the 22nd floor at 12:04 a.m. Hers. Mr. Hale, so you're saying she broke in? Sam, I'm saying the system says she did, Ms. Patel. That's a serious breach. Clara. Or a setup. Everyone looks at her. Clara. Think about it. She's fired, angry, alone, and suddenly every confidential file leaks. Too perfect. Rix. She had no reason to do that. Mr. Hale. She had every reason. Revenge. Clara. Or someone used her card to cover their tracks. Mr. Donnelly. Whoever it is, the fallout's real. The SEC's already called. Hale rubs his temples, pacing. Mr. Hale. How much are we down? Ms. Patel. 42% valuation drop in 3 hours. Mr. Hale. Get the PR team ready. I'll face the press myself. Mr. Donnelly. No, you won't. You're not authorized to speak for the company anymore. Mr. Hale. You're making a mistake. Mr. Donnelly. Maybe, but at least it's not the one that cost us everything. A sharp silence fills the room. Clara. Sir, your phone's been ringing non-stop. Mr. Hale. Ignore it. Clara, it's your bank. He snatches it, answers. Mr. Hale. This is Hale. What do you mean frozen? That's my private account. Yes, I understand. No, I'll fix it. He ends the call, looks dazed. Ms. Patel. Personal accounts too, Mr. Hale. Everything. Gone. The air goes heavy. Nobody speaks. Rix. Sir. Maybe take a few days. Step away. Breathe. Mr. Hale. I don't breathe when things burn. I rebuild. Clara. Then maybe it's time you learn how it feels to burn first. He looks at her, stunned. She doesn't flinch. Mr. Hale. You're all dismissing me too, Donnelly. No, Hale. You dismissed yourself the moment you stopped listening. He gathers his papers and leaves. The others slowly follow. Hale stands alone by the window as rain lashes the glass. Mr. Hale, softly. She warned me. Thunder rumbles. Rainwater splashes against parked cars. Hale stands under a half-broken umbrella, phone pressed to his ear. Mr. Hale, no, listen to me. You can't just freeze everything. I've run this company for 15 years. You can't. Hello? Hello? He lowers the phone, soaked. The line's dead. He curses under his breath. Martin, the night guard, approaches holding a raincoat. Martin. Sir, you should get inside. They're packing up your office. Mr. Hale. What do you mean packing up? Martin. HR, the board, couple of movers. Orders came from upstairs. Mr. Hale, they can't do that. That office is mine. Martin. Not anymore, sir. They changed the nameplate already. Hale stares blankly toward the glass doors. Mr. Hale. Just like that. 15 years, and I'm erased in an hour. Martin. It happens faster than people think. Mr. Hale. You sound like you've seen it before. Martin. Too many times, sir. Pride's expensive. A black sedan pulls up nearby. Clara steps out, holding an envelope under her coat. Clara. Hale, you shouldn't be here. Mr. Hale, where else am I supposed to go? My cards don't work. My accounts are gone. And apparently my name's been erased from the damn building. Clara. It's not safe. Reporters are coming. Mr. Hale. Let them come. They already took everything else. Clara. You still have yourself. Mr. Hale. That's not worth much right now. A bus hisses to a stop at the far end of the lot. A figure with a grocery bag steps off. Maria. She pauses under a streetlight, clutching her coat. Maria. Mr. Hale. He turns, slowly, stunned. Mr. Hale. Maria. Clara. You should go, Maria. This isn't a good time. Maria. I know, but I saw the news. I thought maybe... Mr. Hale. Maybe what? You'd come to enjoy the show? Maria. No, sir. I came to make sure you're all right. Mr. Hale, you fired me last night, remember? You shouldn't care. Maria, maybe I shouldn't, but I do. Silence. The rain softens for a moment. Martin looks away politely. Mr. Hale, everything's gone. The company, the accounts, the board. I don't even know who to blame. Maria, sometimes there's no one to blame. Just choices catching up. Mr. Hale, you think I deserve this? Maria, I think everyone meets their reflection eventually. Clara glances at Maria, then at Hale. Clara, she's right, Hale. You built a fortress so high, you forgot how cold it gets up there. Mr. Hale, I gave people jobs. I gave you all security. Maria, security isn't kindness. They're not the same thing. Mr. Hale, you and your moral lessons. You think kindness builds companies? Maria, no. But it saves people. Sometimes that's more important. A car horn blares nearby. A passerby yells through the rain. Passerby, hey, move your car. You're blocking the exit. Mr. Hale snaps, move it yourself. Clara, Hale, stop. The passerby shakes his head, drives off. Silence returns. Hale breathes heavily. Martin, sir, you should go home. Rest. Mr. Hale, home? I just got the notice. Bank's repossessing it by morning. Clara, you can stay with someone. Mr. Hale, who? You? Clara, you wouldn't accept it even if I offered. He lowers his eyes. Maria steps closer, carefully. Maria, I brought something. She opens the grocery bag, pulls out a loaf of bread wrapped in paper. Mr. Hale, what's that for? Maria, my son bakes them for the church. I thought you might need something warm. Mr. Hale, I don't take charity. Maria, then take it as a reminder that not everyone you hurt stops caring. He stares at the bread, hesitates, then takes it silently. Mr. Hale, thank you. Maria, you're welcome, sir. Clara, softly, maybe it's time you stop calling him sir. Maria, old habits, hard to unlearn. She smiles faintly. Hale's voice breaks. Mr. Hale, I don't know how to start over. Maria, no one does. You just start anyway. Martin's walkie-talkie crackles. Martin, reporters just entered the main gate. 2 vans. Clara, Hale, go before they catch you. Mr. Hale, where? Maria, there's a café down the block. I work mornings there sometimes. Come by if you need to sit. No questions, no pity. He looks at her, drenched, humbled. Mr. Hale, you'd still help me after last night? Maria, everyone deserves one clean chance. Thunder rolls again. Clara hands him the envelope. Clara, your last severance check. Use it before they cancel the account. Mr. Hale, I don't want it. Clara, take it anyway. You might need bus fare to that café. He nods faintly. Maria turns to leave. The rain slows to a drizzle. Mr. Hale, Maria, thank you. Maria, don't thank me yet. Just don't waste what life's giving you. She walks toward the bus stop. Haley stands still, holding the bread. Martin, you all right, sir? Mr. Hale, no, but maybe that's the point. Clara puts a hand on his shoulder. He doesn't pull away. Clara, come on, let's get you out of the rain. Early morning at the corner cafe. Soft jazz plays from a radio. The smell of coffee and bread fills the air. Maria wipes down a table, while Lucas carries a tray of muffins. The bell above the door jingles as a man enters wearing a worn coat and hat. It's Mr. Hale. Rafiq, morning. Sit anywhere you like. Hale hesitates, glancing around nervously. He spots Maria, but she doesn't notice him yet. He sits near the window. Lucas. Mom, table by the window needs coffee. Maria. Turns, freezes for a moment. I'll handle it. She grabs a cup and walks over. Hale keeps his eyes on the rain outside. Maria. Coffee's fresh, sugar? Mr. Hale, just black. Always was. She sets it down quietly. He nods in thanks. Maria. I didn't think you'd actually come. Mr. Hale. Took me a week to work up the courage. Maria. How are you holding up? Mr. Hale. Surviving, I guess. Spent 3 nights in a motel, then realized I couldn't even afford the 4th. Sold the watch. Maria. The gold one? Mr. Hale. Anniversary gift from my ex-wife. She called yesterday, told me she was sorry. For what? I'm not sure. Maria sits across from him just for a moment. Maria. Sometimes people apologize for the wrong things. Mr. Hale, you seem to know a lot about that. Maria. I've had my share of regrets too. Rafiq calls from behind the counter. Rafiq. Maria. Order up 2 cappuccinos. Maria. Coming to Hale. Don't go anywhere. She hurries off. Lucas, curious, approaches Hale's table. Lucas. You're Mr. Hale, right? Mum's old boss? Mr. Hale. That's one way to put it. Lucas. She used to come home mad some nights. Said you were hard on people. Mr. Hale. She wasn't wrong. Lucas. So why'd you come here? Mr. Hale. I don't know. Maybe to see what real work looks like. Lucas, with Sir grins. We could always use another hand. Mr. Hale. Trust me, no one wants a 60-year-old intern. They both chuckle softly. Maria returns with a tray, giving Lucas a look. Maria. Don't interrogate the customers. Lucas. He started it. Mr. Hale. I did. He's got a sharp tongue. Reminds me of someone I used to be. Rafiq. Walking over. Everything good here? Mr. Hale. Perfect. You run a fine place. Rafiq. Thank you. Maria's the heart of it. We'd close early without her. Mr. Hale. I can see that. She always kept things running, even when no one noticed. Maria gives a small smile, embarrassed. Rafiq nods and walks off. Maria. You didn't come here just for coffee, did you? Mr. Hale. No. I came to say I was wrong. About everything. The way I treated people, the way I thought power made me untouchable. Maria. It's not easy admitting that. Mr. Hale. It's easier than waking up with nothing. A delivery man bursts in, shaking off his jacket. Delivery man. Morning, Rafiq. Got your flour and beans. Sign here. Rafiq waves from the counter. Maria gets up to help, leaving Hale alone again. Lucas quietly refills his cup. Mr. Hale. You help your mum every morning? Lucas. Before school. She says work keeps us honest. Mr. Hale, she's right. I used to think work defined you by title. Turns out it defines you by how you treat people. Maria returns, wiping her hands. Maria. I heard that. Sounds like you're learning something. Mr. Hale. Slowly. Maybe I needed to fall to see what mattered. Maria. You always had good ideas, Hale. Just no room for heart. Mr. Hale. I thought heart made people weak. Turns out, it's the only thing that holds them together. He pauses, staring at his reflection in the cafe window. Mr. Hale. I've been looking for work. No one will hire me. My name's all over the news. Maria. Start small. Maybe something different. Mr. Hale. Doing what? Maria. Anything that reminds you you're still useful. Rafiq overhears. Rafiq. We always need an extra hand around here. It's not an office, but it's honest work. Hale looks surprised. Mr. Hale. You'd hire me? Rafiq. Only if you don't mind cleaning tables. Mr. Hale. I've done worse lately. Maria smiles softly. Looks like life's giving you that clean chance after all. He nods slowly, eyes glistening. The cafe bell rings as new customers enter. Maria heads back to the counter, while Hale finishes his coffee in silence. Lucas, you really gonna work here? Mr. Hale, maybe for a while, maybe until I remember what being human feels like. Lucas, then you'll fit right in. Maria looks over from the counter, watching them both. The light from the window warms Hale's face as he gives a faint, humbled smile. Morning at the New Haven Cafe. The cafe sign outside reads The New Haven Cafe, fresh bread, honest work. Inside, the morning rush hums with quiet chatter. Hale wipes down tables, while Maria counts change behind the counter. Lucas packs pastries for delivery. Rafiq is now a part-time supplier. A local reporter enters, notebook in hand. Reporter, excuse me, are you Mr. Hale? Mr. Hale, used to be, depends who's asking. Reporter, Claire Rhodes, City Business Journal. We're doing a feature on small businesses that grew out of second chances. Maria, smiling. Then you came to the right place. Reporter, I was told this place is run by a former CEO and a cleaner he once fired. Is that true? Customers glance over, curious. Hale sets his rag down slowly. Mr. Hale, that's true. She runs it. I follow orders. Maria, laughing softly. Don't listen to him. We're partners now. Reporter, that's unexpected. Mind if I ask what changed? Mr. Hale, everything. Losing everything for one, and finding this place for another. Rafiq, calling from kitchen. Don't forget my part. I gave them the oven. Maria, grinning. Yes, Rafiq saved us when the first one broke. He's the heart of our bread. Reporter, and your son? Lucas, packing a box. Still unpaid labor. Maria, he exaggerates. Mr. Hale, only slightly. They all share a light laugh. The cafe's warm chatter fills the space again. Reporter, I read your name in business columns once. You ran one of the city's top firms. What's it like, starting from scratch? Mr. Hale, like learning how to breathe again. Back then, everything was numbers. Here, it's faces. Reporter, so you don't miss it? The suits, the office, the power? Mr. Hale, I used to think power was control. Now I think it's kindness. People show up here every morning because they want to, not because they have to. That's power. Maria nods softly, moved. The bell rings as new customers enter. Customer 1. Morning, Maria. You're out of those almond croissants again. Maria, give me 15 minutes, fresh batches in the oven. Customer 2. And coffee for me, Hale, black. Mr. Hale. Coming right up. To reporter. See? Still serving the black coffee. Some habits don't die. Reporter. Smiling. Can I take a photo of you both for the article? Maria hesitates, then nods. They stand side by side behind the counter. Lucas teases. Lucas, smile, Mr. Hale. You look like you're about to get audited. Mr. Hale, old reflex. Camera clicks. The moment feels light, but meaningful. Reporter, thank you. This story is going to inspire a lot of people. Maria, I hope it reminds them that people can change. Mr. Hale, and that work, done with heart, can heal more than money ever could. The reporter leaves. Hale wipes his hands, looking around at the busy cafe. Maria pours him a cup of coffee and slides it across the counter. Maria, you've learned to make a decent cup. Mr. Hale, you've taught me patience. Maria, that's not easy to teach. Mr. Hale, I learned the hard way. Lucas calls from the back. Lucas, Mum, the supplier's here. Rafiq, I'll handle it, kid. Go help your mum. Hale and Maria share a quiet moment as the cafe noise continues in the background. Mr. Hale, you ever think about how strange this all is? Maria, every day, but maybe strange is what saves us. Mr. Hale, I used to measure success by square footage. Now I measure it by mornings like this. Maria, then we're doing all right. He nods, takes a sip, looks around at customers laughing and chatting. Mr. Hale, I keep waiting for it to feel like I've fallen. But it doesn't. It feels like I finally landed. Maria, maybe because you stopped falling for the wrong things. They share a small, quiet smile. The bell jingles as a breeze enters from the open door. The cafe light feels warm and alive. Rafiq, calling out, Hale, you forgot to sweep the front step again. Mr. Hale, on it, boss. He grabs the broom and heads toward the door, grinning. Maria watches him go, shaking her head with a fond smile. Lucas, to Maria, you really trust him now, huh? Maria, I don't just trust him. I respect him. That's rarer. Hale sweeps the step outside, pauses, and looks up at the sky. The sunlight catches the New Haven Cafe sign as he exhales deeply. Mr. Hale, quietly, to himself, thank you for the second chance. Maria steps to the door, holding a tray of bread. Maria, talking to yourself again? Mr. Hale, talking to life, actually. It's been a patient teacher. She sets the tray down beside him. They both look out at the street. Calm, steady, alive. Maria, then don't stop learning. Mr. Hale, not this time. Sometimes life doesn't take everything from us to punish us. It takes things away to open our eyes. Mr. Hale lost his company, his pride, and his comfort. But in the quiet rhythm of that cafe, he found something richer than success, peace. Maria didn't just forgive him, she reminded him what real work and humanity look like. Maybe that's what second chances are. Not rewards, but reminders that we can start again, better than before. If this story moved you, like, share, and subscribe for more real-life inspired stories that touch the heart and remind us what truly matters in life.